Oh, hey guys, welcome back to 6 Mile Outdoors. Hey, I'm back at the reloading bench again. I've got a bunch of 204 Ruger here. As you can see, I've got 3 more hundred after this stacked up. So we got a whole lot of depriming to do, but hey, I wanted to show you something. This is a pretty small cartridge and I've got a new set of dies here for 204 Ruger. And one of the things that's very important on a new set of dies is that you kind of break it in properly. It takes a lot of lube to really kind of get it started, but you know, after then you can kind of go very lightly on it. I've already kind of lubed up a few cases and run them through and kind of got everything in there. So now what I'm using is this unique case lube from Hornaday, and this is some of the best stuff I've ever seen. This is actually just kind of a little pasty wax. It's extremely hot out here today, so this is just really like a gel more than anything, but I put a little on my fingers and just kind of rub it on the case like that, and that's all you really need to do. Since using this particular sizing lube, I've never had a stuck case, and I've had plenty of stuck cases in the past using other things. I've even used this this Hornaday one shot that's supposed to be pretty easy. You spray it on and you know, roll it around in a box or whatever. And I've really never had a lot of success with this, to be honest with you. Some people have. I keep it around for other reasons because it is good for some other things that I do with it. But for the most part, just doing resizing, I'll usually just use this wax, and you don't have to put it on your fingers every time because I've got residual wax left on my fingers. So I'll just rub the casing and resize again. And voila, ready to go. Hey, we're going to do a lot of work to these, so stay tuned. We'll be back for more. Hey, I want to show you another one real quick. Here's the same thing. Okay, we've got a little bit of slip fit there. You'll see it going in and out of, I can push it in and pull it. I know it's a small bullet, so it's hard to see with my fingers, but you can see it in there. So what I'm going to do is take that out. If I can, my fingers are greasy. Now I'm going to size this and show you. Now that, as you can see, it won't go in. It's going to be a slight interference fit. That's exactly what you want, just a little bit of an interference fit to get that proper tension that you need. All right, I know it's loud, but hey, we got the brass tumbling now, and what we did was we put that in a mixture right there of basically just straight hot water and a little bit of Dawn dish soap, and so we've got it just tumbling up on itself. There's no stainless steel pins in there or anything else. What we're going to do is do a 30-minute clean cycle, because you're going to be surprised at how dirty this water is in 30 minutes. But I'll give you a look right now of what's going on. You can see it tumbling around in there. All right, you can see here kind of what this the brass looks like. There's a lot of suds here, so I'll show you a little bit on what the material looks like. You can kind of see how dark and dingy this water is. It's got suds on it, but you can see kind of what that looks like. So that's why we do that. We get all the waxes and debris off of it before we do anything else. I want to go in and rinse all the suds off of this stuff here, and then we'll start over again. All right, got all the 204 Ruger brass cleaned up. You can see in here, that's water right there. So you can see how clean the water is now and how clean the brass is. That's kind of what we want to start with to try to get the polish going. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw in a little bit of Meguiers wash and wax. I know that sounds odd, a car wax going in here, but it will work just fine. We're going to put in our stainless steel pins. These will tumble with this and try to get inside and kind of clean up everything. And we're going to throw in just a little bit of lemishine, and the lemishine adds just a little bit of acid to the whole mix to try to, cut that grease off of there. So anyway, we'll be back. See ya. We've got a lot more water to this, but you can see
Now our mixture with car wash and wax and the lemishine is in here with the stainless steel pins. You can see the good agitation that we're getting here.
All right, guys, we're back. We did all of our cleaning. I wanted to show you something real quick. 2 cleaning cycles on the wet tumbler trying to clean this brass. Here's what your water looks like. It's just a muddy mess. It's that's definitely something that you don't want. It came out of all the powder and carbon buildup and everything else. Here's what I used for the final cleaning. Meguiers wash and wax. I didn't come up with this. Somebody on YouTube did, and I picked up on it and thought, hey, I'm gonna try that. So I can't remember who it was, but whoever it was, thanks. And also used a little bit of lemishine to add a little bit of acid to the mix. And I just got done tapping out all the brass, so it's pretty much dried. It's still, I'm gonna let it dry one more day, but for the most part, I want to show you why I tap it all out real good. I tumbled it. I got all the stainless steel pins out that I could, but here's what was left. All of this stainless steel pins and trash inside here is what was still there. Now, let me show you the finished product, because you saw what it looked like. I'll try to put a picture down here or up here or somewhere, but you'll see what it looks like now. This is the brass after we went through all the cleaning. So you can see that it turned out really well. We've got a nice good shine on it. All of it's clean inside. Primer pockets cleaned out real well. So this is ready to go. This brass has been sized and of course deprimed, cleaned, and next step is we're going to start putting primers in this stuff and head on down the road. So anyway, glad you stuck with me on this part. I'll make a part 2 that just talks about the how I'm going to load these. All right, thanks guys. Hey, if you like what I'm doing, go out to 6 Mile Outdoors, like, follow, ring the bell, do all that stuff, and I'll keep making videos. So hey, I appreciate you guys. Love you. God bless. Everybody take care. Thanks.